Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We are making our way through the Elsong Tavern at the moment. We've heard that the Emperor has old lodgings down in the cellars, as well as a bit of a rat problem, which we are trying to take care of because we want this guy to take our warning of a murder plot seriously. So let's head on down. Oh, that is a lot of rats. Alright.
Come on, can't stay idle.
What can I do area attack-wise to hit the most of them that I can? Because they're all just level 1 rats. So not a big deal. There's just a ton of them. Because obviously Flame Breath can get a group. I could go with crazy large spells to hit larger areas. Alright, let's just have myself go here, then Flame Breath, and take out all of them. Oh, didn't really notice that there was a alcohol spread. So yeah, that works out for me.
Fuck yes.
Karlak, do you have any good fire options? There is a fire wine barrel here.
Talk to me.
You have fire bolt that you could use. Got another fire wine barrel there we need someone to hit.
Now this is my happy place.
You've got... Your crossbow does some fiery stuff, right? Possibly inflicts burning when hitting a creature with this weapon while hiding or invisible. So no, it doesn't necessarily do fire damage. Oh yeah, you have firebolt though. Still a lot of them alive. Why is this dead rat still on the initiative order? That seems odd to me. Doubt you're going to be taking your turn. At least I hope you're not going to be taking your turn, because that would get awkward. So we still have a bunch over there.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Alright, I suppose we'll have you move forward.
No surrender.
And just start hacking at the rats. It's a bit excessive.
Shall we dance?
And you can use your bonus actions to attack a few more.
Maneuver them.
And please stay out of the fire.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Wow, 7 damage. Critical hit.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Alright, one more. You.
You're getting close. The wine cellar. There's a hidden door that leads further in.
Okay.
The mechanism to open it is somewhere among the wine racks.
Keepsake's ring. What are you?
Need to find a way forward.
Keepsake ring. Dominate beast. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I did notice, looking back at the footage, when I was trying to find the items I gave to Shadowheart, that they were here. Like, this is the cloak. Crusader's mantle. You kill a creature, your next attack roll will be a critical hit once spent. No. They were here, I thought. Don't think it was you. Was it you? Yes. On a hit, inflict 1 turn of radiating orb. Do I like that more? 6 to 11 versus 6 to 16. Yeah. Let's have you use that. You heal a creature, you gain the effects of Blade Ward. When you revive a creature, it gains the effects of Death Ward. As opposed to yours, which is based on the Radiating Orb. We've got quite a few things that build off of Radiating Orb, so I think we're going to use the gauntlets we have. Alright, Emperor's hideout is apparently through there.
Worth a try.
On the other side, you'll find a passageway, known only to those invited to do business.
Got to keep moving.
Okay. I saw something flicker over there.
All right, what now? Moving ahead.
Do we want to go into this side?
That might be worth a look.
Ah, a button. There we go. Well, this certainly looks fancy.
The psionic detector's been activated. There must be Gith hostiles nearby.
Huh. Well, if that's the case, let's quickly switch out to have Lae'zel in the party. This is always more fun when she's around, when we're dealing with Gith. You're down here.
A lot on my mind.
This is the city proper, is it? I didn't expect it to be so outrageously ordinary.
I'd like you to join me.
Space, and my might is yours.
You will take Karlach's place.
Good. Our victory is most certain.
My guess is that there are Githyanki hiding out in the Emperor's room. So they must have known about it and are waiting there for if he returns.
Githyanki. Blackith has found us. Get rid of them, quickly.
Let's see. Sooner or later, even the hunted return to their den. We'll be ready. In the meantime, tear every brick if you have to. Must find evidence of its whereabouts. Yeah. Alright. You've got 2 portals. This is gonna be fun. Well, let's head on in.
Lae'zel, glad you could join us. The Kithraki have spread word of that artifact that you carry. Tell me, Lae'zel of Kalir. What reward do you think the astral prism will fetch once I pluck it from your corpse and present it to Vlaakith?
Good luck.
What honors, what riches will the Undying Queen grant me when I hand her the failed prince?
Stand down. I protect the prism on our queen's behalf.
The Undying Queen cares not for who delivers her the prism and the traitor prince within. All that matters is that it is delivered. The false heir's head will make a fine trophy for Vlaakith. As for you, I will leave nothing behind but meat and shattered bone.
Huh. So they're aware that Orpheus is in the prison and that Vlaakith has been lying to them. Strange. Strike me and die, a failed warrior forgotten by your people. Haha. I'd give the artifact to you freely, but it isn't possible. Orpheus is to get the Yankee's true prince, you will not take him. No, we're just going to go for the intimidation route. Use that lovely plus 13. Strike me and die, a failed warrior forgotten by your people. And sure, we'll take some guidance. $32. Nice.
Damnable whelp. For 1,000 years I have given my life to Vlaakith. And you, Lae'zel, a child, an unascended, would snatch my glory for herself. You may keep your head. But I will yet be exalted. I will yet see my name carved in slate. Vlaakithka sivim hrath krashet.
Alright, are you guys leaving? Looks like it. I guess they prefer this portal.
Vlaakith is relentless. You handled it well. Let us hope she exhausts her forces soon.
Well, that was very easy.
Now search the room. There's a statue that conceals the way through. I'll reveal it to you.
Oh, okay, so this isn't his room. Inroads by arms dealer Gortash. Nine Fingers. Here follows a report on the inroads upstart smuggler Enver Gortash has been making on the illicit arms trade in the Chianthar Valley. Though Inroads badly understates the case, annexation would be more apt. The former black market leaders, the Knights of the Shield, and outside the city, the Zentarim, have largely been supplanted by Gortash's operation. Illegal arms have never been a major component of the guild's business, but given his apparent ambitions, it would be unwise to assume that Gortash will stop there. He bears watching closely. Into silence. The following individuals are a threat to our operations and need to be silenced. The Lilarthran of House Alabakar, Aerith of House Nashivar, Corbant of House Selimchant, Renforth the Putrid of the Cowled Wizards, Lord Hekath, and Harbormaster Pitterstone. None of those names sound familiar to me. And the inevitability of moral decay and its benefits. Sure, the benefits of moral decay. Ha! A lengthy essay on the inevitability of moral decay, the opportunities it presents, and the way to capitalize upon them. Introduction, Chapter 1, Morality is not absolute. Chapter 2, Why moral decay is not immoral. Chapter 3, One man's decline is another man's gain. Chapter 4, Those who play and those who make the rules. And Chapter 5, How to win the game. Uh-huh. Over on this side of the room, what do we got?
What's inside?
Random clothing. A wizard's hat. At some point I probably should replace my homely clothes. But I don't know. 4 nights use only. Do not distribute. Buried behind Counting House, past the Baldur's Gate near Upper City. And a scroll. This document serves as your official order from the Knights of the Shield to undertake a critical mission in Tethir. The success of this mission depends on your ability to execute your duties with utmost precision, discretion, and loyalty to the Knights of the Shield. The primary objective is to gather intelligence on rumors of an uprising in the court of Queen Rindoin and Daramar, Tethir. The purpose of this intelligence will be the safeguarding of our trade relationship in the region. Note, meet with members of the Order of the Silver Chalice at your discretion, but beware that allegiances may not be as they appear. Alright. Investment opportunities. A ledger of potential investments leads in Kalimshan. Almerivian shipyards buy. Keltaran cattle buy. Kalimport sell. Manshaka bestier clear for now. Memnon seafood buy. And Tashburl sell. And then a note to all Knights of the Shield members. Please find within our latest intelligence on the city's lockdown and alternative smuggling routes to the upper city. Take note and is direct to reading. The rest of the note appears to have been torn off. Well, that's not helpful to us. Patriarch correspondence. To the Honorable Lord Eomain, I have received your request for the support of the Knights of the Shield in the expansion of the fish oil trade. The Shield would not be averse to such an arrangement, but the risks it would incur rather outweigh the cut you have proposed. In short, we are prepared to do business with you, but let us meet to hammer out the finer details. I eagerly await your response. Master Yoru Nightshade. That looks like a book, but I can't click on it. It's a shame. Record of operations in Neverwinter. A ledger documenting the dates of every sabotage operation in Neverwinter and the code names of the Knights of the Shield agents involved. Can't click on those scrolls. Let's check out this side next. An Archduke's Leadership Public Works. An Archduke's Leadership Public Works, a pamphlet by the Gortash for Archduke Votary campaign. As Archduke, Lord Gortash's top priority will be the public works, to ensure the city streets, sewers, docks, and most importantly, its walls and gates are properly maintained. No policy can be more important. And nothing else here. So there's theoretically a way forward, and I see a button behind this statue. That strikes me as our way forward.
My old home. Thank you for bringing me back. Look around. You'll find some of my things still intact. Perhaps even useful to you.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's still being so helpful to us, even after he knows that we've somewhat agreed to betray him.
That will fit in my pack.
Sword of the Emperor.
It's curious.
My first purchase as an adventurer. No use to me anymore. It's yours, if you want it.
I thought with that flash that was us setting off a trap. I was like, oh man, I should have, stopped and looked first. Shapeshifter Slayer. This weapon deals additional 1d4 damage against shapeshifters or polymorphed creatures. With magical durability, the wielder has a +2 bonus on saving throws against spells. Both could be pretty good in the hands of a... someone that uses a weapon. Unfortunately, it's a long sword, and both of my melee characters use two-handed weapons. Neither one is a sword and shield focus. I'll deal with the level up in a bit. Let's look around, see what else we have. Scroll of Planar Binding. Neat. Unique Shell.
keepsake from my final voyage, pinched in a moment of sentimentality.
We failed a perception check.
My old wardrobe, the home of all my disguises. We are what we appear to be, and so appearances matter.
Cerebral Citadel Armor. AC 18. Heavy Armor. Frightened immunity. You can't be frightened. Illithid protection. If the wearer is infested by a Mind Flayer tadpole, they gain +1 to Intelligence, Wisdom, and Charisma saving throws. Disadvantage on stealth checks. Interesting. It's worth a ton, so we might as well grab it. Cerebral Citadel Gloves. Illithid Euphoria. Charm or frighten a creature to gain a 1d4 bonus to attack rolls and saving throws. Sort by weight, please. Okay. Let's send that certainly to Lae'zel because it is way too heavy. Corpse Grinder, what were you? I don't remember you. Four to 17 damage. I don't recall you, but that's fine. I'm sure I've taken lots of loot I don't recall. Fossilized shell. Yeah. The clown hammer, yep. Let's grab some of these heavier things and give them to Lae'zel. There we go.
That's curious.
Yeah, we noticed both of those before. A butter fork. Not sure why you stand out as special.
That might be worth a look.
The fork is being noticed as something interesting.
My cutlery set. A gift from my mother. The butter knife is missing, but otherwise it looks to be complete. I don't need it anymore, but the memory stirs something in me still.
Huh. So we could grab it.
There she is, in all her glory. Jubelin Stelmane, my old partner.
That you somewhat mind controlled.
Something over there.
Something... Oh, that. I was wondering... I thought I heard something move when he... Is that just the torch sound? I was wondering if there was something changing by us putting out the torch. A dog collar.
That's
Oh.
curious.
Nope, let's go here since we perceived it. Chains.
The chains I use to buy my meals. Villains and lawbreakers. You see, I tried to exercise morality where I could.
Yeah, I just... From what I've heard, you mind-controlled Stelmane, which doesn't feel moral to me. I think you have a different view of your actions than reality.
That's curious.
A recipe for fiddlehead soup. A favorite meal of mine. When I had need of meals like that. An old container for brains. Empty. Shame. It would have been nice to find one to sustain me now.
That's true. How have you been surviving without brains all these years, trapped in the prism?
Rascal's collar. My poor four-legged friend. Their lives are so brief, so simple, and yet full.
Oh, this goes even farther. Rotten fish. Backpack probably empty, yeah. Nothing around here seems interesting. Oh yeah, I was gonna level up. But this keeps going. Hello, you. Let's level up quickly. Level 11. I think this game goes up to level 12, so we're getting there. Oh yay, I gained the ability to fly. I already have the ability to fly. Mine just came from a different source than being a dragon-blooded sorcerer. 6th level spells. Wow. Sunbeam. Beam of light sears and blinds all creatures in its path. So it's a 60-foot line of light. Until the spell ends, you can recast Sunbeam without expending a spell slot. Okay. Globe of Invulnerability. Create a barrier that makes creatures and objects inside immune to all damage. Your eyes become black corridors walled... My eyes are kind of already black, but sure. Black corridors walled in teeth. Your gaze capable of inflicting dread, sickness, or putting creatures to sleep. While concentrating, you can cast Eye Bite without expending a spell slot. Odd. Disintegrate. Whoa. 50 to 100 damage. 10d6 plus 40. Shoot a thin green ray from your finger. The 50 to 100 force damage reduces the target to 0 hit points. It disintegrates into crumbly ash. That's a definite maybe. Circle of Death. Sculpt a massive sphere of entropic energy around a creature. Devastate the target and all surrounding creatures. 8d6 damage to one creature and everyone near it. Chain Lightning. Ooh. Strike an enemy with lightning. 3 more bolts will leap from the target, electrifying as many as 3 other enemies within 60 feet. No, it's got to be Chain Lightning. We get bonuses with lightning damage. And 10d8 damage. It's going to be good. Arcane Gate. Create 2 linked teleportation portals. Not sure how much that would help me. But yeah, Chain Lightning. We could replace a spell. That's always something to consider. Something like Blur that I basically never use. And change it out for Disintegrate? Sure. Why not? Those gauntlets look ridiculous on a rogue. All you gained is Reliable Talent. When you make an ability check with a skill you are proficient with, the lowest result you can roll on the die is a 10. Does that mean that natural ones are no longer possible? So I no longer have to worry about him failing lockpicking? Because he's guaranteed a minimum of a 10 on the die. That's good. And I think his sneak attack damage also goes up. Though it didn't specifically show it there. Gained new spells. So they've chosen to repair, dispel evil, and good. Let's see. Of your new 6 levels, what do you have? Hero's Feast. You and everyone around can't be poisoned, diseased, or frightened. Your hit points increases and you make wisdom saves with advantage. No. Planar Ally. Beseech one of these otherworldly entities for aid. Not a bad call. Summon a wall of razor-sharp blades that turns the area into difficult terrain and damages anyone foolish enough to come close. Probably not. Heal. 70 healing. Not even a dice roll. Target's wounds. Heal target's wounds and remove blindness and any diseases. Create undead. Raise a corpse as a heinous mummy that fights by your side. Probably not. Or harm. Reduce target's maximum hit points, but never below 1. Let's grab planar ally. Alright, and then Lae'zel, what are we doing for you? So you get improved extra attack. You can make 2 additional attacks after attacking with your main hand weapon. Neat. So she gets 3 attacks in a turn. Definitely good to give her haste then. Alright. A whole bunch of traveler's chests. Just seeing how far I want to take this. Because I don't know how... Maybe I'll save this for the next episode. Yeah. Is this his area? Because they've got the invasion plans for the Sword Coast and invasion plans for Baldur's Gate, which I assumed was a newer thing, like plans to invade Baldur's Gate and the Sword Coast. Was the more recent thing with Gortash and all them. So why is it here unless we are now... I guess we're now in the sewers, is the claim. So this isn't the Emperor's room anymore. Do we want to go delving deep into the sewers? Patience log for Duke Stelmane. I'm going to read that first. Hello?
No, you can't be here. It's not safe. She has my scent. Run. Do not stop until you feel sunlight and fresh air.
Huh. Halsin. If this is Halsin, then do we assume that Halsin is escaping from Orin, and therefore the Halsin that's been in our camp is the imposter? Maybe. Run from who? Take a moment, you're injured. First tell me what you're doing down here. Whatever you're running from, it holds no threat for me. Possibly true, but run from who?
Orin. Orin the Red. She tormented me with blades and hot irons. I resisted. But then she forced me to drink a foul brew. The rabid, cursed blood of all manner of beasts. I lost control. I felt the bear take over, blood crazed. And she forced me into a cage, along with children taken from the streets. I was powerless to stop myself. Their screams, her laughter, it's all I can hear. I do not deserve to see the sun again.
I mean, that sounds like it was entirely not your fault.
She's too strong. You have to turn around. Go. Let me buy you some time. She's coming for you.
Not at all. Think you won't forget this? No, I'm not leaving you behind. You're coming with me. Yes. You will not stand alone. We face her together. Or I will not run. I have no fear of Orin. I'm not leaving you behind. You're coming with me.
Fool. Rabid beasts must not be coddled. They must be put down.
Ah, you're Orin, not Halsin. Okay.
Look at it, crawling and sniffing and rooting around in the filth. Is it my netherstone you seek, little piggy? Hush, hush. Orin will take care of you and your little pet.
So does she have Halsin? What have you done with Halsin? Keep him. He can bore you with his prattling instead. Harsh. Gortash warned me you'd try something like this. You'll pay for this monster or prepare to attack. Gortash warned me you'd try something like this.
Gortash, the little lord of darkness. I know him well. Yes, yes, and he knows me. Knows how my blades sculpt and carve this city. I could peel a fine pelt from the mutt I caught sniffing at your heels. Drag skin from flesh, from bone. I will not slice. His kind die too easily. The murder lord demands a better offering. Something new, sticky, sweet, and delicious. He wants you.
Murder Lord wants me. Why? Come for me and you'll meet your god soon enough. It's no god you hear, it's your own twisted imagination. So is everybody else. I'm afraid he'll have to wait his turn. He wants me, why?
Kethric's killer turned the corpse lover to carrion when you took his stone. Oh, but he was a dull kill. No blood to spill, no guts to rip. A desiccated husk, all dust and hollow. You must be sharpened before you set your edge against my skin.
Uh-huh. How exactly do I sharpen myself? Enough of these riddles, speak plainly. I'm sharp enough already, I'll show you right now. Enough of these riddles, speak plainly.
You prefer my whispers in the tyrant's tongue?
You've heard Gortash's whispers. I see how your skull swarms with his promises. He whinges and wails over the crown of Karsus, wanting to command it without me. Oh, how I long to slit his poxy smile from ear to ear. But I can't touch him. He bound my blade when we first conspired. Gortash didn't want me at first. Didn't trust me. Got me to wag my tongue, swear an oath never to hang him from the hooks. Drip drain him into father's open jaws. You must kill the tyrant. Take the netherstone from his corpse and bring it to my temple.
There we slice and shred each other. The survivor claims the stones. What's left of the other is bars. Agree, and I will bring my assassins to heal. They watch you always, longing to spray the crimson from your veins. Refuse me, and you'll learn what happens to those who defy Baal's doctrine. So will your friend.
Orin demands a fight to the death. The prize for the victor, the Netherstones, and the chance to control the crown alone. Accept, and you must kill Gortash. Refuse, and your companion's life may be forfeit, as might your own. Orin's assassins will hunt you like prey for slaughter.
Not terribly afraid of her assassins, but if she has one of my companions captive that she can kill without me around to save them, or without our party around to save them, that's a problem. So you're stabbing your ally in the back, or rather asking me to. So be it, I will kill Gortash, Halsin lives. Then we fight for the final nether stone. Gortash can wait, I'm coming for you first, monster. I'll do it, just please don't hurt Halsin. So you're stabbing your ally in the back, or rather asking me to.
Allies? No, no. We had a balance. The chosen three. But it tumbled when you turned the Bone Lord to ash. Now, Gortash tries to gouge me from the city. That festering inadequate thinks me a flesher, butchering and cleaving only to whip the herd towards his tin men's oppression. You must kill him. Gore him like a pig prepped for the spit. Only then will you be sweet and sharp, ready for the Murder Lord's purpose.
I don't really care which one I kill first. Sounds like you can't defeat Gortash without me. You need me. I'll kill Gortash with pleasure, then I'm coming for you. I swear this, you'll be the next one dead at my feet, not Gortash. Yeah, sounds like you can't defeat Gortash without me. You need me.
Need? No, no, I do not need. You are made of nothing. Meaningless flesh and bone. I do not need. I offer. Baal's age approaches, and you could be there to see it. An idol of flesh, made to welcome his bleeding dawn. There is time for you yet. Time to save. Do not underestimate his steel watch. Seek their cradle in the lower city and skewer their skull meat. Make them rust and blood. Then you can gore the lordling again and again and again. But listen, listen close, Bone Killer. Step in my domain while the tyrant still sucks air, and I will carve your failure into your pretty plaything's skull. Bring me his stone, and I will set the bait free. Only then can you and I make exquisite butchery. The victor will set the world to slaughter. That is Baal's offer. He will not make another.
Well, Gortash definitely seems like a better choice than her to lead the city. I received a backpack? Is there anything in it? A torch. You gave me a backpack with a torch in it. Odd. A journal stamped with the official seal of Duke Belin Stelmane. It appears to be the attendance log of the care given during the Duke's ongoing illness. The most recent entries detail a deterioration in the Duke's condition. Can't explain the relapse. Duke lacks appetite, awareness, or any interest in anything. Occasionally asks after visitor, which I suspect might be the cause of the current condition. Duke used to receive visitor in private every 10 day, always hooded and cloaked, always shown in and left to attend Duke privately. No luck in finding. Oddly enough, can't recall visitor's gender, or even his stature. Could be half-orc or halfling for all I know. Hoping for their return, visits appear to ease the Duke's mind and body greatly. Yeah, so something was done to Stelmane that made it so that when the Emperor left, they immediately started degrading, and only the Emperor's presence could keep them sane, which is not a good look for the Emperor. So is this her location? Because she said not to go into her domain or Halsin dies. So is the sewers as a whole her domain? Just kind of wandering with the camera to see what I can see. Can't really tell. This is probably just the backed up sewers that we heard about because the kobolds aren't around. And the kobolds might be gone simply because she likes to kill anything she can. That's really gross. But we will hold off from going into the sewers. Anyway, I was already planning on ending the episode here, and I still think that is a reasonable spot to end. So next time, I don't think we will go into the sewers. We will head back up, see if the cook is willing to listen to us about his potential murder threat, and see where that goes. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you then. Bye.